Hello, everyone. Welcome to the experimental prototype community of tomorrow, better known as EPCOT. I'm Kyle here at LP Midwest, and in the parks for us is Jeremiah with a special guest.
Our special guest, reveal yourself. It's Mac.
Hey.
As he leaves.
I'm here just to hold the sign now.
Yeah, he's going to walk around just like that. Thank you, Mac.
He can. Does he want to plug where you can watch his?
Oh, Mac, here, plug where they can see you.
Destinations to travel, D2 Travel.
And Mac does live streams quite often, once a week.
Once a week. I mean, it's the holiday season, so probably a little bit more frequently.
So if you want to see some of the stuff, and he definitely goes more into the food realm than we do, go watch him.
Jeremiah, will you tell him that Nikki says he looks real good today?
See you guys.
Nikki says you look real good today.
Hey, now you can look.
Okay.
Nikki also points out that she's watching on vertical. Yes, we are streaming in both vertical and horizontal. So if you're on the one you don't want to be on, you can find the other one. There is a little phone icon in the vertical one. But last time I tried to move that to the front of the title. That's when it didn't stream. So now I'm afraid to change the title and make it more obvious which is which. But greetings, Fred. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So today, Jeremy, do you have any plans for New Year?
For New Year, if my plan follows the past, what I've been working for Laughing Place for 12 years almost, I will be at Magic Kingdom on Christmas Eve and New Year's, or on the 30th and New Year's Eve. I will be here to enjoy the fireworks.
Nice. Jacob says hello. They're asking if we can character hunt. Well, we have a different hunt to do. We are going to be doing the Olaf scavenger hunt, trying to find all the Olafs so that Jeremiah can get his prize, because I'm sure he did not already get that. So yeah, where do you want to start? I think there's one maybe at Connections.
No, Communicore Hall. I went looking through this earlier because in the past they've been all over the place. This one, it is Communicore Hall, and then the other one that's not actually in a LAN or in a pavilion is the L'Chaim Holiday Kitchen.
Okay.
So I happened to walk over here earlier, so I will save myself the embarrassment of what I did earlier, but we'll still walk through. So Communicore Hall, to me, is the inside part of this building, because out here is Disney, is Mickey and Friends, and then Communicore Hall, and there's the stage. If the music starts getting too loud or something in the background's too loud, let me know. I can change it just over to my headphones, but this way you can actually hear some of the stuff in the background.
Yeah,
so,
I also would have thought inside, by the way, so you're not alone in that assumption.
Yeah, no, I definitely, Communicore Hall to me is inside, but if you look, oh wait, we can do this magic trick too.
Very nice.
Do you know what Olaf that is?
Kwanzaa.
It is Kwanzaa Olaf. I do enjoy that zoom. That'll come in handy for this. So yes, if I had two hands, we would take off the Kwanzaa candle sticker. I know it's not Kwanzaa candles. I can't think of the word. And then we'd put it right there on the Communicore Hall area. But as I only have one hand, with the other hand holding the gimbal, Kyle's going to keep track, so we know where to stick all the stickers at the end, right, Kyle?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
And so by the way, obviously spoilers, if you do plan on doing this and don't want to know where everything is, I guess we'll see you next time.
So if you didn't join us, that was last Friday. Can't believe holidays will only be going for a week. Communicore Hall this year, as it was last year, is home of the most popular cookies in EPCOT, the experimental prototype cookies of tomorrow, which I feel like should be right next to Zootopia Better Together.
Well, that's the third C that Epcot could stand for.
Yeah. But we do have a spaceship Earth made, I don't want to say made out of gingerbread. It is a sphere.
It's not Legoland.
Yeah, it has gingerbread cookie on it. And it does every 15 minutes, I believe, is the time that is listed this year. It does a lighting show. It's very cute. It's a great place if you're just here eating cookies, something to catch. And they also have Meet Santa here. But it looks like Santa may be off feeding the reindeer right now. So
we're visiting one of his other Disney World meet and greet locations.
Is it parade time?
I don't know. Jeremiah, do you have a favorite Epcot
I'm sorry, I heard favorite Epcot, and then it kind of
acronym for like what else it could stand for?
I do enjoy one. I can't remember what. It's going to get really loud out here. And it's joyful up on the stage. Every photo comes out terrific. It's one of my favorites.
Okay, that's pretty good. I like evil polyester costumes of torture.
Yeah, but they're changing away from the polyester.
Well, then I guess we'll have to go. Every paycheck comes on Thursday.
Yeah. So we are going to head into the World Showcase.
And we're going to go the correct way, right? Uh-oh, Jeremiah's getting a little choppy. I assume that that's him and
so
not
we
me.
can do Mexico.
We'll ride it out. We're still stuck at the Imagination Pavilion. He's probably halfway to Canada by now.
Yeah. All right, here, I'll actually even walk down the center so we can look at the Christmas tree.
Very nice.
I realized... Go ahead.
Oh, it's still... Their image is still stuck on several frames ago. Oh, you're coming back.
Hang on, let me try something. If I disappear, I promise I'll be right back. Hold it.
Okay. Oh, wait. Did I have a technical difficulties thing for this, but I always forget to play it.
Is that a little bit better? Am I still here?
Sorry, it muted me. Yes, I can see you moving again. So that's an improvement.
Okay.
Even though it is 280p or whatever. 240.
Yeah. We're filming on our Game Boy camera.
Well, Nikki B points out, former Future World doesn't have Wi-Fi. It's the future without Wi-Fi.
What is everybody else that's watching doing for New Year's as we stroll into World Showcase? Share with us, please.
I will be staying home, attempting not to leave, and probably being annoyed by fireworks.
That's no different than what I do around here.
Except you don't have a little dog with you that's going to growl at the fireworks.
No, I have two little dogs that will sleep through fireworks now because we're in such close proximity to Magic Kingdom. It's amazing. I've been around dogs all my life that hate fireworks. Never seen two little dogs sleep through. And even when it's because when it's the parties and they have the 180 firework launches, it gets much louder, especially if there's cloud cover, because it brings it all in.
Yeah.
The entire building is rattling. They don't even move a muscle.
Nikki says she's working, and then I'm sure she'll also be white knuckling at home after she stops working.
Yeah.
Probably staying home, visiting his uncle, who should be in town shortly after Christmas. That's fun.
Yeah, family time is always a good time.
But Jeremiah, you have the right idea. That Christmas Eve, or sorry, New Year's Eve at Magic Kingdom, that I don't know if I can say it's a secret anymore. It's the same best kept secret as DVC at this point.
Yeah.
But it's still a winner.
No, I can. Some of my favorite photos that I've taken of fireworks have been either that or on the 3rd of July at Magic Kingdom, because usually you can sneak in. New Year's Eve isn't usually as easy as the 3rd of July, but one year I was working, got off work, beelined it to the park, made it in, and stood right next to the partner statue for the midnight fireworks. So it was one of those views that I was blown away with, and I have a couple of wide shots of the fireworks that are just those are the ones that you want to get blown up and turned into a poster.
Yeah. Well, did you hear the news at the Disneyland this afternoon? Or I guess it's still morning in California, so.
What did I miss this time?
They're replacing one pass with another, seemingly just so that they can charge a little bit more and open a few days of availability, which I'm like, why didn't you just raise the price and change the calendar? Why do you need to go through the whole rigmarole of changing the name of the pass, which is already confusing?
Yes. No, and it's, yeah, the magic key holders, you know, it's just like, I understand they can't go back to Fast Pass because to everybody, well, I don't think to everybody anymore, Fast Pass was free, but call it Fast Pass Plus. Go back to that. Lightning Lane, we're, 5 years into Lightning Lane, and people still call it Fast Pass.
Well, yeah, because I actually we do a podcast called Laughing Place on Balance podcast, and each episode, Benji does an essay, and I do an essay. And I did one a few months ago about how, yeah, basically what you're saying. It's time to drop the Lightning Lane. Just go back to Fast Pass. Like, you're not going to confuse anybody, and it's already like used colloquially beyond Disney. Like, it's got like you nailed it. Just go back to that. Who's that?
I knew them.
I figured you did. Otherwise, that was really weird. But
no, that's my friend Charlie, who I actually met at a Destination D23 out here years ago. She is one of 2 people I know that are massive Avatar fans, to the point where she painted her face blue when they were announcing the Avatar attractions.
And
not just blue. No. Yeah, back to the Fast Pass Lightning Lane.
I don't know. Should we try exiting, going back in?
Oh, let me try that. Hang on one second.
All right,
let me pull off to this
side up real fast. I will put on my camera so I can say hi to the people.
Yeah, let me get to a safe spot.
I can also play my handy dandy. Forgot to unmute myself again. Jeremiah's going to try to exit and come back in. Hopefully we can get that connection a little bit better, because that was still going slow. So I don't know what's going on there, but he is back. So let's take a look. Oh my gosh, it already looks so much better. Look at that. We could actually see motion. And you're still muted, Jeremiah.
I just saw that I was still muted. I don't know why that happened.
I don't know why I was muted after my technical difficulty. Maybe because it's StreamYard's mad at me for calling out its technical difficulties. So then it's like, well, I'm going to cause more technical difficulties for you. But anyway, yeah, this looks a lot better. So now we can continue on our quest to find all of these Olafs.
Good.
And by the way, this is inspired by the short, quote unquote short, that played in front of, was it Coco?
Was it Coco?
I don't know. I don't remember now. But yeah, anyway, so
I think it may have been, because I can remember going out for it.
Why does Kyle look like Ralphie from A Christmas Story? Because I shot my eye out with a Red Ryder BB gun. Although, did you saw Swan and Dolphin has a leg lamp sipper?
Yes.
I don't know if they have the rights to that, but I guess they must. There he is. Is he a Capulet up there?
A poinsettia by any other name will not smell as sweet.
Nice work.
So there we go. Mexico. We
We're
got
classy on this show today.
I know. Not sure how we're doing this. Okay, so we found
I got that
Mexico.
written down. Poinsettia. Or poinsettia.
The barn Santa is coming out to tell his tale, which I love, but because they're doing construction up here, it's in this very awkward area. If you've not seen the story of the barn Santa, definitely go check out our YouTube because I think I have 4 different recordings of that.
Yes, we would stop and watch, but we've got bigger tasks to complete today. See, that person's got one too. I saw it. And they're doing 360 video.
I know.
You're just going to see them like walking on like a little circle of land when they post that to TikTok someday.
Yes, for our time on Disney Destiny, one of our friends over at Attractions put a camera.
I knew
on
before
our
you
table.
started talking it was going to be Matt.
Yes, put a camera on our table for the Pride Lands show. That was a 360, and we all just kind of went, "You're just going to watch us eat?"
And did you?
Like, it was on there, but I want to say it only lasted like 15 minutes. So
Okay.
I don't know how much he got or what he actually saw. But I did get to eat, which was a big change from the Coco show on the Treasure.
Well, now we're headed into Norway as we will try to find Olaf. This is be the biggest Olaf display of all.
He's going to walk around. He's going to have all the different icons of the holidays. Wow, it's
Looks
a bit
busy.
crazy in here. Yeah, this is a cross between the walkway being blocked, the parade or the show, and the restaurant, the attraction and the restaurants.
So when you do a lot of these scavenger hunts, would you say that they tend to put things in the same place, or is it kind of a mix like this because they're inside and out? You're like, oh, well, this is where they put the pumpkin, so maybe it's there, like that sort of thing.
The 9 times out of 10, they're in the same general area.
General area.
But there are some of these that you just can never tell. I'm going to head inside because I don't see it on the outside. Also, I know that this is always talked about, but for some reason, I just have never noticed it. The sword that's behind the waterfall. Can you see it?
Yeah.
I want to say that that's part of the DuckTales, but there should be a waterfall blocking it. Because I can remember people saying, "Oh yeah, there's a hidden sword in there that represents this." I'm like, no, 9 times out of 10, everything is just. Oh no.
I think you should probably stay outside, Jeremiah.
Okay, but
Okay, what are these?
I don't know, but
It
they
is
make
not
me
a
happy.
toy.
It's a $25 thing.
It's a $25 not a toy.
Okay, so outside I go.
Today is Jeff Bridges' birthday. Maybe that's why they're doing the Tron collection today. Yeah, maybe. Do you want some school bread? Maybe.
I do want some school bread. I really wanted some school bread when I was walking through, trying to get through that little walkway, which explains why I missed it because it was very, very cramped in there. Yeah, Mac earlier, I appeared on his live stream and he's asked me what I've tried here. And I said, this is my third time here. And each time I've been here has been more busy. So I haven't tried anything.
Well,
Okay,
that's
I'm
unfortunate.
guessing. Okay, I need more direction.
There's apparently a sled under the roof above Kringla. And as you could probably tell, I'm not just guessing this. Thank you to our friends at Fantasyland News who have put together a guide. So I'm not going to lead Jeremiah unless he needs help, but I wasn't going to let him go walk around a store when we could be finding other Olafs.
So I think.
I hope this is the current year. I didn't check that. It is. So that should be accurate.
Okay, then I'm guessing if there's supposed to be a sled, I think I know where that sled was supposed to be.
Interesting.
Was it right there?
I mean, it doesn't have a photo. I'm just reading text. I guess I could look and see if there are photos. That's a great point. I could scroll further down the article. I will say that they is that what it's supposed to be? Oh wow, it's smaller than I thought. It's there's like a statue and some greenery. I don't know if
Wait,
that's on
is
the
it the
bakery.
running statue?
Yeah, it's like in that grassy area. But maybe it's the other side then.
Yeah, it's
that statue's face is in the photo.
Yeah, that
Or
again,
maybe not that statue, but a statue.
That's why this gets very tricky at times.
Yeah,
I can remember one of the first ones Hubie and I did when we were coming out of COVID. And it was a good 2.5 hour live stream trying to find them all.
Yeah. Hopefully we find them all in the allotted time today, but we are not doing 2.5 hours. I hate to tell you all. Unfortunately, I have other work I should probably be doing instead of that. But let's see. Okay, yeah. Oh, I feel like we're deathly close now.
Oh, geez, that is.
The construction does not help.
No.
There you go. So he has got this straw something. Straw horse or straw.
Yes. So he has that.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
That was my Linda Belcher.
Nice. So this is where the story of the Barn Santa usually takes place. But as you can tell, there's a squirrel that's dominating this location.
I feel like you could probably guess the one for China, but we're gonna find him anyway. And that one is also outside. It looks like I have yet to see an interior one. Just looking through these photos, so that should help us.
Good.
It also helps with our connection.
Yeah. Yes, and for those of you wondering, what's the weather like out there? Everybody's in shorts, as opposed to Kyle, where if he goes outside, he has to put on 3 layers.
Yeah, or I should. It's amazing how the temperature drops, and even if I feel warm, all of a sudden my legs are like just dry and itchy, and then I'm like, I'm just gonna scratch it a little bit, and it's always a disaster. It's always a mistake.
Yep.
And I hate putting on lotion, but I have to. It's a whole thing.
The one time I felt extreme cold, I mean, I've been to other countries during their winter time and have experienced very cold, but I was up in Maine a couple of years ago for a nor'easter that snowed us in, and it was minus 35, I think was the high or the low. And it was one of those times where I'm like, I have to go outside to experience this. Yeah, that was a bad idea, but I experienced it. And not that I, love the warmth of Orlando all the time. Give me some nice weather in between.
Yeah. Well, now we're coming up to China. I don't even think you have to go that far into the pavilion, Jeremiah.
Okay. This one, there's usually like 3 spots.
I feel like, yeah, you could probably just keep walking past it and still see it. Like, keep walking towards the next pavilion.
And it's that spot. Okay.
I know I said I wasn't going to give him hints ahead of time, and I'm a little cheating right now, but let's just get caught up, and then we can.
Yeah, because China and Canada are the two where
there's a lot of land to cover there.
Oh, is he in the weird rock work?
I don't know, but it looks like it's somewhere like should be spottable from over here. Maybe you do have to go a little bit closer in, but I think we'll still be able to find him. And like I said, you could probably also guess which celebration is China.
It's just a beautiful view also.
Yeah. And based on what I saw, I feel like you're pretty close. Like, it seems to be the view.
Oh, I see. Yes, it is a standard spot for. Hey, this one I don't even have to zoom in on.
There you go. So yeah, of course, for China, he's got celebratory lanterns.
Have you seen Zootopia 2 yet?
I have not. I haven't done lots of things.
Again, they probably.
I mean, if this was like China and they had the one where you could bring your little doggies to the theater, then I guess we'd be seeing it with Rigby.
I'm guessing.
Is Mulan there? Is someone's asking? A friend's asking if Mulan is there. I didn't see her.
I did not see a wait time for her or a sign for her. She normally is inside the temple. But with the holidays, as I'm sure you've seen with this walking around, it gets very difficult to get in and out of some places because the crowds are definitely here. Do we have one for Equatorial Africa?
I don't. Let's see. The next one is Germany.
No. Yep.
I'm guessing maybe the Lahaim.
That one's actually on the other side of Morocco.
Right. Okay. So yeah, I guess no Equatorial Africa, just the actual pavilions.
Yeah. You know what? I realized this the other day, and I haven't had a chance to bring it up. With Disneyland and Walt Disney World putting out their 2026 calendar, which is strange that they kind of laid it all out like that, other than they're trying to make sure people know when to plan their vacation.
That's what Disneyland has done for a few years, but I haven't seen Walt Disney World do it. But I do think it's funny when we're like everything, and it's like it's definitely not going to be everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to be much more, but it's not going to be everything.
They're kind of missing out on something for February. I would think they would have at least done some type of celebration around the 8th of February, but nope.
Yeah.
I did see, and I can't remember what group it was, they are putting on something for DCA's 25th anniversary, and they're going to have speakers, but it's a fan put on thing. And I saw it briefly, and I need to find it again because they didn't have the pricing or anything, but they're going to have Tim O'Day there, and other people that were around for the opening and helped with the opening. And it's going to be at the Disneyland Hotel.
Benji's gonna go roast some coffee.
That's somebody actually put in the comments below that they were hanging out by Matterhorn Way with Benji. Like I was hanging out by Matterhorn Way, not with Benji. I'm not even sure if I knew him at that point.
If I may go inside LP for a moment and just let everyone know who's, been on these streams and knows these people. Benji and Mike Celestino are currently in a car driving from Burbank to Joshua Tree. So write your own screenplay.
Mike and I did a car ride from Burbank to Palm Springs and back for the Walt's plane when they put it out in the Air Museum out there. That was, I've had many long car rides with Mike, and it's always very interesting because we have a lot of things in common. At the same time, we have a lot of things that are very different between us. Thank you very much. So there have been times where I've gotten in a car and I'm like, I'm kind of not sure about this. And then we'll end up having the greatest time because we're just both nerds.
Yeah.
But Benji and Mike in the same car. Can we get a live stream of that?
Yeah, we should switch programming. So this is one of those where we know Olaf is going to be somewhere in this courtyard. Like this is probably one of the easiest pavilions to figure out. Okay, you found him.
Yeah.
Yeah. This pavilion is built for these sort of things.
Well, it's really built for an attraction back there, but
well, you know. So it looks like he's got some candy canes. Can you move over to the? Well, it doesn't matter. It's fine. We see it.
What do you need?
There you go. Perfect. I'm just watching the vertical and trying to.
Yeah, that is definitely one of those challenges when it comes to not being able to see everything because of the sun.
Fred says Burbank. Yes, Burbank. Beautiful downtown Burbank.
I still have not seen the Green Lantern statue or the Wonder Woman statue in Burbank.
Okay.
That was just the most random statement I know, but
so we have several Olafs already crossed off the map, but we have a long way to go. So
I know that's
not too bad. How many are there total? I guess there's probably like 12 or 13.
13.
Okay, cool. So we're like a third of the way almost. No, more than that. Because I think we have 5, right? 4 or 5?
We have Mexico, Norway, China, Germany, and the Festival Center.
Yeah, so we have 5.
Yeah.
So we're almost halfway after Italy. Or Italia, if you will. Another one where it's mostly gonna be only so many places you could put it.
Yeah. This one definitely is a by the water or in a random window.
I did ask the guys if they were going to be listening to U2 on their way to Joshua Tree, but they did not answer me.
I would think Mike would get that reference.
You would think.
I don't think Benji would get that reference.
Wants to make sure the file is not reactive. He set the file open.
Well, it's a beautiful view, but no Olaf.
Oh, Olaf.
You said it's my phone. It's right.
Mike and I went to Utah to the former interactive theme park that was out there.
Hmm.
It was a drive from the airport to where we were going, and of course, I put on Book of Mormon because there's nothing else to listen to unless there's Donnie and Marie.
Well, yeah. So wait, you said it's pretty warm today, Jeremiah?
Yes.
So maybe you should get some gelato.
My brain is just like, yes, I should. No, I did have some apple cinnamon soft serve earlier because that is an easy thing to grab. And even though it's 80 some odd.
Hello, Sonia. I see that you're watching the vertical stream. If you want to watch the horizontal, that's available as well. Just look on our channel. But you're fine watching the vertical. That's why we do it. But I just want to make sure everyone knows, since this is a new thing we've started doing, we are streaming to both formats. Gio's here. Hello,
Hey,
Gio.
Gio. I was going to ask him a question. How deep am I going into Italy for this one?
Well, did you get gelato?
Wait, which gelato stand? That was a good hint that I completely missed. Gelato
Toscana? Or
oh. And I've even
Gelateria?
seen this one multiple times. Oh.
Don't beat yourself up. It's okay.
So Gio's here. I was talking with some of my friends earlier about New Year's, and last New Year's Eve, I spent the entire day with Gio here at EPCOT, and we
nice.
had a blast. So I wonder if he's going to be joining me again this year.
He might still be covered in snow.
Yeah.
We got a little like powdered sugar snow down here that melted all the next day, if not by the end of the day, even though it was still freezing. But I believe where Gio is, they got a bit more. There he is with something. Oh, it's a baked good of some sort, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, some type of.
It's panettone yeast cake.
Isn't
so
tonight?
Now we have 6 of 13.
No,
Isn't
I think tomorrow night is Ashley Eckstein, not tonight. So I was wondering,
you would know better than anybody, Jeremiah.
Yes,
except for maybe David.
I don't know. David's usually traveling somewhere. Because this line doesn't seem too bad, but it is also only 2 something or other.
Gio says it was loads of fun. Unfortunately, he's stuck there this year. Maybe for next year.
Gio was one of the only things that kept me sane last year.
Oh.
And kept me out of a fight. Not me personally getting into a fight, me trying to break up a fight and then going, yeah, it's not worth it. Oh, tonight is the Godmother.
Oh, yeah. Replacing Jennifer Garner.
Yes.
She's off eating some razzles, I'm sure.
I was going to make an Alias joke, but couldn't do it.
I did at the time when it was announced. I was like, maybe Susan Egan's just an alias.
Yes, there you go.
But you know what? There's 2, like Big is fine, but there's 2 other like not body swap movies, but like those sorts of movies.
Mm-hmm.
13 Going on 30, I love, and 17 Again, honestly, might be like in my top 10 movies. I just enjoy it so much.
I know that I've seen it, and I know that it was funny, but it doesn't sit in my skull.
Yeah. Unfortunately, 2 of the leads in 17 Again have since passed. Matthew Perry and Michelle Trachtenberg.
Oh, Michelle.
But Zac Efron's still with us. Leslie Mann.
Right.
Oh, I see Olaf. Okay.
Cool.
Good. This one was easy. Yeah, the Buffy reboot without Michelle is just going to be strange for me.
Becca's very excited about the reboot, especially because she's really come to like that actor. Have you watched The Lowdown at all?
No.
She's in that, and the new Slayer is in that, and she was also in Skeleton Crew, obviously, but she's really good, and The Lowdown is very good. There you go. There is Olaf with.
I have no clue. Recipe
Newman.
card?
It's a Carol.
Huh.
Carol sheet.
O'Connor?
He is singing. Carol O'Connor. Yep, he's flushing the toilet. Actually, if you zoom in again, you can see it. By the way, Glenn Miller played.
Meathead.
Songs that made the hit parade.
Wow, our timely jokes are almost as bad as Tony's jokes, period.
Yeah, can you tell I'm going to be 40 next month?
No, you are an old soul.
Spotify says I'm 72.
We're on it. The second one is the
See, I'm glad that Apple Music doesn't do that because they'd be like, you are 13. You
I
listen to
hope
Disney
Nikki is
music
still
and
watching,
Green
and
Day.
that she got to hear me sing the
Yeah.
Gee, our old LaSalle ran great. Well, now we're off to what might be my very favorite pavilion, the Japan Pavilion.
This will be another one that probably to save time, just give me a general location.
General location.
Yeah.
Well, I think you could also guess which one of these there are if you look closely at these stickers. Entrance to the Japan Pavilion, but near the shop side.
Geez, this one is not a hard one at all.
Okay, well, I guess I shouldn't have given you clues if you can already see them. Mister, we could use a man like Herbert Hoover.
Yeah, you've got that in my head too.
Mike probably shouldn't sing half of these lyrics.
Right into the sun.
And what delicious treat does he have with him?
There we go.
Well, it's hard to see, but it is a mochi.
Yes. Sorry for that jumpy camera work, folks.
That's the point. Wasn't he harder last year, like under the stairs? That's what Gio was asking.
Yeah.
Maybe they got complaints. They're like, fine, we'll just make it real obvious.
Okay, thankfully we're moving right along. Get it on, get it on, get it on. Now, you're heading into Morocco, which is really just the forgotten pavilion.
Yeah. Have you ever heard Alkaline Trio's cover of Moving Right Along?
Yes.
I like that quite a bit.
Yes. If it is Muppets, my answer is almost always yes. And to plug another theme park, Kennedy Space Center with their Fraggles in Space show.
A very spacey adventure.
Yes. I am so excited for that. They sent out the, hey, make sure you come in or you're ready for this. Like it's on December 22nd is when we get a chance to see it. But I love Kennedy Space Center. When they did the Peanuts in space show that they did with the puppets of the Peanuts, I was out of town and Luke went and covered that. And I was sad because he got to actually take photos with the Peanuts. This one, I'm guessing Uncle Traveling Matt will be there. And if I can get a picture with Uncle Traveling Matt that's not behind glass, I will
Yeah.
be very happy. Oh, hello, Olaf.
Nice. Fred's asking if you've seen Once Upon a Christmas Time. The narrator is Stinky Pete in Toy Story 2, which would mean that it's Kelsey Grammer. Looks like he's got some olives or something. Olaf. Olive.
Yes, olive branches,
Peaceful.
not all of the other reindeer.
That's Drew Barrymore.
Eh.
I know weird things.
Kyle, I'm pretty sure that's why we all work for Laughing Face. Is
Yes.
I know that we've had people that don't get most of our references, and they usually don't stick with us very long.
But seriously, the amount of times I've thought about all of the other reindeer since it came out, just because it's such a good pun, it pops into my head all the time.
I have not seen the movie, but
I think I have. I think we bought I think my brother bought the VHS or I don't remember if it was DVD era quite yet. For us, at least, I think DVDs probably existed, but I don't know if that was our preferred medium. And remember that we do have the Laheim.
Yes, I'm looking because there's only the stage where they tell the story of Hanukkah and the
Just go
Ahayim.
watch the Rugrats episode. You know,
And I see Olaf up on the top. Click, click, click.
what they should do, I know it would take some licensing, but they really should bring the Holiday Armadillo to EPCOT.
Holiday Armadillo.
So you know all the family, but you don't know friends.
Oh. I'm trying to get a shot without the sun being right in it, but
It's okay. Let's see what he's got. Something delicious, I'm sure. Oh no, it's not delicious.
if
It's,
you like to eat
you
dreidels.
can eat
yes.
dreidels, yeah. Dreidel. I was hoping he'd have latkes, or latkes, or whatever you want to
Latkes
say
to
it.
eat. Mm,
Potato pancakes.
yes, which
Whoa!
I don't know what just happened.
You got drunk. Potato latkes. Very
Yeah.
nice. Gio says we all know weird and unusual things, but that's what makes it fun. Makes things fun. It's true. So yes, he's got his dreidels, another one you could have figured out if you just put two and two together. But now we are headed to Francais.
Let's see what's. I know what's in UK.
You know what I still haven't seen? The Beauty and the Beast sing along.
It is.
Wonder if we should head back there.
Yes, I think that's a good idea. Also, next time you're here, if that ever happens again, considering you haven't been here, what, in 5 years?
I think the last time I was in Orlando was Tony's wedding, but we didn't actually go to we stayed on property. We actually stayed at Dolphin. We had breakfast at Beach Club or Yacht Club. I don't know the difference. But we didn't actually go to any Disney parks that trip. So I think maybe the last time was I guess when I stayed at Star Cruiser.
Oh yeah, because that was after the
summit. Yeah,
yeah.
I keep thinking it's the summit, but no, I think it was we did the Star Cruiser and then we did the Springtime Surprise Run Disney. Fred's asking, does Turbo Man remind you of Buzz Lightyear? It's funny you bring this up because Jingle All the Way is Mac's favorite Christmas movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does. Just the kind of idea of a spaceman. I don't think it was intentional per se, but
no,
I've always thought about the connection there. Gio says, surprisingly, have seen Beauty and the Beast. See impression for the first time in ages last year, though. Okay, so I'm guessing that means he hasn't seen Beauty and the Beast. Just typoed because I typo all the time. Logs, Yule logs.
They roll downstairs.
Alone or in pairs, run over the neighbor's dog.
Log, it's log, it's big, it's heavy, it's wood. It's log.
I forget
it's
the
log.
lyrics to the real Slinky song because I can only think of that.
Yeah, no. Log for a commercial and Ren
I don't
and
even like
Stimpy.
that show. I don't know why I know that. Like
Oh,
that's just osmosis.
Ren
Like
and
just turned it on at the
Stimpy
right time on
was
Nickelodeon and then turned it
my
off.
thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Happy, happy, joy, joy.
Yeah, I mean,
Anytime that
I
comes
know
up, I
that.
stop.
I like pretty much all the other other Nicktoons up to a certain point. I think like my era would be Doug through Wild Thornberries
Is that
is
your
probably
guys'
like the end of
phone?
it, or Rocket Power. But I like Rocko's Modern Life. I liked Rugrats when the adventures were in their heads. Hey Arnold, I liked a lot.
So everything around that one Nickelodeon special time.
Yeah, I can also probably do a surprising number of the lyrics to the Cat Dog theme, even though another show that I never really watched. I like Angry Beavers better.
Yeah, I never watched Cat Dog or Angry Beavers actually.
Did you
And-
rewatch A Lost Frozen Adventure? I think I've seen it. I have not rewatched it though.
It is I enjoyed that because that was the first thing right after Frozen. And I was lucky enough to go out to Walt Disney Animation and watch, like, I saw the writers of the music saying it was not the low pie. But that is just a fun special.
Yeah, I mean, I think it just got a bad rap because people were annoyed that it was like a 20-minute thing that showed in front of a movie that they paid to see. And you'd think the extra content would be nice, but it's just like, is this thing going to start in the wrong movie theater? Crossing the bridge, which means that we are almost done.
It's so weird. I don't know if you just saw the guys who watched that had the Nick and Judy baseball cap. And to me, my brain is still, the only place that has Zootopia is Shanghai.
Yeah.
And now that I'm seeing everybody walking around in the
Well,
Nick
hey,
shirts and those.
You and Jason Bateman are on the same page. Did you see that TikTok where they had to tell him that he's has an attraction in Florida?
Oh, yes. He didn't do a lot of, like, he did the main press, but he wasn't doing a lot of the little press.
Yeah.
Like, it was Jennifer and Paul Hauser and Key.
And Key, yeah. Mainly Key. Like, yeah, they actually just did a video they released this morning that you could see on Laughing Place. We wrote about it. Key and Jennifer on Indiana Jones Adventure.
I haven't gotten a chance to watch it yet, but
it's cute. They do a bit where they try not to make noise during it, but obviously they can't help themselves. Now we are over in the UK pavilion.
Do I need a drink or should I go back and listen to some music?
I think you should head into the garden. Secret gardens.
So the other Disney holiday special, I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head.
Prep and Landing?
No, the one that was on Disney Plus and YouTube. And Jennifer Goodwin is the host of that. And I sent that, my friend was watching it. And my friend, who actually worked in feature animation, but he was gone years before Zootopia. He's like, who is Jennifer Goodwin? And that's, I was going to say, what do you know her from? And I never watched that show, but I think it's been beat into my head so much that she is Snow White more than Judy Hopps.
Yeah.
And a diehard Disney fan.
I didn't watch it either. Actually, my first introduction to her is a movie that I actually quite enjoy called He's Just Not That Into You. And I left that movie having quite a crush on her. So.
She, when they did the Zootopia junket out here, I got to interview her via a laptop.
Mm.
But I did sit next to Jason Bateman, which was very cool.
Are those just presents?
Poppers.
Poppers. Yeah. Oh no, they're holiday crackers apparently.
That's what I mean. Yes. Yeah, Jason Bateman was.
Which I guess does mean pot. Yeah, they probably are like fireworks, not like
Yeah.
crackers, not
No, not food, but they're
and biscuits or
breaking
cookies.
apart.
Those Brits are confusing.
They are.
I'm
sorry, weren't you the person that said-
Hopper's trailer?
You said biscuits
Well, because
earlier.
Luke was the one saying cookies, and he's British. I need to keep him on his roots.
I cannot wait for Hopper. Like that is one of those films that I think, I don't want to say that both Disney and Pixar have kind of been in a slump, because I know Tony will argue till he dies. But Zootopia 2 definitely, what is the biggest film almost in the world now? It's made $3 trillion in a day or something. But I also think that Hopper is going to do the same type of thing just because it looks so fun.
We, believe it or not, are on our last one since we started with the Communicore. So we just need to find the one in Canada. I think you could probably guess where it is.
And it is outside.
It's outside, but yeah, well, we got time. We'll find it. I'm not gonna give it away.
No, in this one there's.
And then
I mean,
we'll find
really,
a
it's
safe
only
place for you
one
to
spot.
assemble your map. Gio says, my brother bought some of those poppers last year for Christmas. They're fun. More fun for my niece. Makes sense.
When I worked at a restaurant, I had family that would come every holiday or every Christmas time, and they'd bring me one, and we'd sit there and celebrate in the corner booth while the parents drank quite a bit.
I just heard a noise outside. I'm wondering if I have coffee delivered to me now.
Are you just at the point where Starbucks just delivers to you?
No, I ordered some whole bean coffee from Portrait Coffee in Atlanta, Georgia. They have a 25th anniversary of the Outkast album Stankonia. They have a special coffee for that, and we tried it, and Beck and I both really liked it, so I ordered 2 more bags before it goes away.
Yeah. That is always the worst of, like, you find something and it's so good and you go looking and it's like, oh, that ended 3 days ago.
But no, it's nice because like I really like specialty coffees, so light and fruity coffees, and Becca just likes more dark roast. And so this is like a nice medium that actually, instead of being, the worst parts of both, it's actually the best parts of both. So it's quite enjoyable.
Yeah, because you guys are Joffrey's fans.
I like some Joffreys. I actually don't know much Joffreys. Fred asks, do you think Avatar 3 will be the highest grossing movie of the year, or Zootopia 2, or the Chinese sequel? I don't know. I mean, Avatar, I've made mistakes doubting it before, so I should probably not doubt it this time. And Zootopia 2 is also doing really well in China, so that's helpful.
No, Zootopia 2, I would love if Zootopia 2 is the #1 film of the year. Avatar is under the Disney umbrella, so it's always good if something Disney is huge. But I am starting to wonder, like, I was never an Avatar fan, so my opinion should not be taken into any type of consideration. But I kind of feel like they're at the Star Wars point of just so much, like, okay, we don't need another and another and another.
Yeah.
But again, could be completely wrong. I know that the pre-sale tickets were pretty good, but I believe Zootopia 2 was still above that.
Gio says he's stuck on Dutch Brothers. They actually just opened, or I don't know if it's opened or they are opening the first Dutch Brothers in Springfield. So soon I will have it after all these years of people talking about it.
Okay, not where I would have guessed.
You know that TLC song about chasing waterfalls?
As long as you don't set your boyfriend's house on fire.
It was a mistake. It was an accident. She wasn't trying to do that. She was just trying to burn the shoes in the tub and didn't realize that it didn't have the proper sealing. Anyway, that song, there's actually a song on McCartney 2 that called Waterfalls, and it's very similar in terms of like it says don't go jumping waterfalls, but then later he says don't go chasing polar bears, and a little suspect. if you ask
Wait, I
me.
shouldn't go to jumping waterfalls. I'm going to imagination. Okay.
Yeah. It's a good song though. Do you like McCartney 2? Have you ever listened to it?
Yeah.
It's a weird album. I love it. All right, let me see what other hints I can give you here. You see him anywhere? Near the waterfall, nearest the ramp leading to the shop. I'm sure these things should mean something to me.
Oh, let's do something bad and take these stairs up.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm still looking. Almost there. Thank you, sir.
Nice. Of course, since we found the other ones, you know which one this one's going to be. But no, we are completionists. We are seeing this Olaf. We're having video evidence of this Olaf.
And really, just over an hour isn't bad.
No.
Hey, maybe I'll go to the DVC. Oh, wait.
Is there a route you could have taken that didn't have stairs? And if so, I apologize.
There is a ramp in the front,
Oh, sorry.
but it is okay. I can do them, just not speedy. Thank you. Also, did you know
Wow,
there's a restroom here?
I don't even know that there's a ramp, Jeremiah. I don't know anything. No, it did say something about the ramp, but then I didn't realize that once you went the other way that we could have found a better route.
I will go down this ramp because I still don't see him.
It says go up the ramp to the upper level to spot him. He actually near the waterfall, nearest the ramp leading to the shops.
That is very confusing.
Okay, well, I'm glad because I obviously don't know.
Yeah, because there's a ramp up to.
Because I figured, like, if there's just the one waterfall.
Yeah, that's. Let me do a quick walk.
And talk. That's the theme of the
Okay.
show. There's a restroom. News to me. Probably smaller than Japan, I'm guessing. Yeah, it looks like almost like a single use. But
Yeah, it's a companion restroom. It's been there forever, but it's been closed because nothing up here was ever open.
Nothing ever happens in Blaine.
Okay, so he's got to be down towards that area, which is where I looked when I was first coming in. And I
Well, it
didn't see
said
him.
upper level to see him, though, closest to the ramp.
I will.
We're gonna find this. We're gonna find this guy.
Yeah.
Trust.
I'll definitely be passing along. This is the upper level. That is the first level. This is the upper level. What's your favorite Christmas song, Kyle?
Christmas song, "Oi to the World."
Ah, very nice.
The No Doubt version specifically. I also really Christmas wrapping,
Can I see the different things?
the Waitress's song.
Oh, Jiminy Cricket.
Bah humbug, but that's too strong because it is my favorite
Yeah,
holiday.
Christmas wrapping is always.
There he is. That's not near a waterfall.
No, if somebody wasn't looking, I would not have found this. And I guess I could have looked over there.
Sorry,
No, it's not
No.
you at all.
we still finished in just over an hour. So now we can go assemble your map. That was gingerbread, by the way. Delicious treat.
You could not hear the people next to me arguing about it. That was quite entertaining.
Oh,
They were the
About
people
what
that
it
I
was?
saw looking, and I'm glad that I wasn't on the.
did one of them think it was
microphone.
crackers because?
No, the words that they were using
Oh,
when they finally found it were not very Disney.
well, yeah.
Okay.
I had to edit one of Mike's videos yesterday. So do you need me to read through the stickers?
No, because
Okay, well,
through
hold
the
on, hold on.
magic.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
On. Real quick, Jeremiah's gonna go redeem his prize at the thing. That's what you do.
Yes.
Is you get the map, you
Yes,
go do the thing, and then you redeem it. So he's put all his stickers on, and oh, let's see. Did he get
Hold on.
his?
There's a
prize?
bit of a line. Just one second.
No, okay. I'll go back. Hey,
Little Olaf cookie dish.
nice.
Which
Do
is
they have
very
different
nice.
designs or just that one?
They have Olaf, Anna and Elsa, and Sven and Kristoff,
Nice.
which are all very cute. And the price has gone up. I know, not surprising. Where it has been $9.99 or $9.95 for the past few years for these, it is now up to $11.95, and that gets you one plate that you can redeem for. If you do want all the plates, you don't have to even do the hunt. We do the hunt for the fun of it. We do catch and release here. So
A
you
Kevin Smith
can.
movie with Jennifer Garner. Or really a Jennifer Garner movie with Kevin Smith,
Yeah.
but yeah.
You can purchase the maps. You can purchase all three, and then just automatically get the plates if you don't want to do the actual hunt, or if you just want to watch our video and track them all down, or go over to Fantasyland News, who did some of the work for us, thankfully.
Very nice. Usually you're gonna leave cookies out for Santa Claus this year now that you have a nice plate to do so.
I am. And I'll leave a carrot cake flavored to match Olaf's nose.
There you go. I was gonna say you could actually leave out. I thought you were gonna say carrots with the Sven one, but that makes sense.
So a quick note.
Yeah.
When I came in, there was still one piece of the luminous floats in the lagoon, because that happens every night. There are no pieces of the luminous floats in the lagoon right now. So they took them all back, and then they're going to bring them out again.
Okay.
That's
Makes sense. I mean, it's better than leaving out those big tacos all day.
Tacos. In any case, you're going to go check on some coffee. I'm going to go cool off somewhere.
You gotta get some gelato for real.
Gelato. Oh.
Yes. Well, thank you all for watching this walk and talk adventure as we check out EPCOT's or Olaf, whatever it's called, Scavenger Hunt. Festival of the Holidays runs through when? Like early next year, or just ends on
30th of this year, because on the 31st, it is all about the party.
Yes. So we'll see you all real soon. Be sure to subscribe, ring the bell so you know whenever we go live, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye, all.